Vice Chairman EPCH, and finally Shri Ravi K. Pasi, Chairman EPCH. And before we move on to the question answer session with you, we'll have a small virtual journey of the platform, wherein we'll take you onto our platform and show you how a buyer or exhibitor is going to log on to the platform and transact business virtually. So to begin with, I would request Sri Rakesh Kumar, Director General EPCH, to share his initial thoughts, address us, and then we'll move forward. Mr. Kumar. Sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon, friends. Thank you very much for sparing your invaluable time and joining us today. Thanks also for giving us a lot of support in our last virtual event, which was popularized by all of you. In fact, all of you know it very well that IHGF-Delhi Fair is the world's largest congregation of the handicraft exporters. Due to the COVID-19, the physical event was affected, but we had the first mover approach to organize the first virtual show in India, not only holding the first virtual show, but the largest virtual show so far we have organized, and that is the IHGF-Delhi Fair Virtual. This time again, because we are not able to organize our October physical show, the government is just opened on 15th of October for the physical shows for the months to come. We are again organizing the virtual show this time, which is basically the October edition, the autumn edition of IHGF-Delhi Fair. This show is very historical for us, very important for all of us. One, the reason this show is our 50th edition. 50th edition of the IHGF-Delhi Fair. The show that was started in 1994, just with a humble beginning of over 200 and odd exhibitors in one exhibition hall at Pragati Maidan. Today, as physical, is being held at our own complex at Expo Mart, Greater Noida. And normally the physical show is over 3,000 exhibitors. Now, this show again shows a kind of a confidence of the exhibitor, and the autumn edition is the bigger edition than the
Sir, aap mute ho gaye, sir.
I am extremely thankful to all the exhibitors who have joined us again. The Government of India, Ministry of Textiles, Ministry of Commerce, state governments, and in particular our chairman, vice chairman, and the members of the Committee of Administration who have supported this event. The 50th edition has many products in the many category, which in due course our chairman and other speakers will inform you. This is going to begin from 4th of November to 9th of November this month. We have almost representation from every cluster. The largest participation comes from Uttar Pradesh. The Moradabad as a city is the largest participant, and so on. Jodhpur is the second largest participant, and the Rajasthan is the second largest state participation. But we have participation from almost entire country. With these words, I would like to again welcome you. You have been always a source of inspiration to all of us. You have always provided us some kind of a confidence. Your support through the information that is published in the various press and media, that is a great help to the craft sector and the livelihood to the artisans who are from the small and weaker section of the society. So with these words, now I request Mr. Rawat to please take it forward and request our seniors, our vice chairman, our chairman, to please address the gathering and open the platform for discussion. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Rawat. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now we move forward to our Vice Chairman, Shri Kamal Soni. May I request Mr. Soni to share his thoughts on the fair and the sentiments of the buyer in these difficult times. Mr. Soni. सोनी साहब आप म्यूट है। आप अनम्यूट करें। आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही सोनी साहब। मेरे ख्याल से हम लोग सोनी साहब को सुन नहीं पा रहे हैं, तो विल कम बैक टू मिस्टर कमल सोनी। मीनवाइल विल गो टू मिस्टर राजकुमार मल्होत्रा, वाइस चेयरमैन EPCH.
थैंक यू रजेश।
Share his thoughts and then we'll come back to Mr. Soni.
थैंक यू रजेश। मेरी आवाज पहुंच रही है? ओके, हाँ जी, थैंक यू जी। आई वेलकम टीम ऑफ EPCH and all the members of press and media. Welcome Chairman Saab, DG Saab and all CEO member which are connected right now. ये हमारा 50th we can say golden jubilee IHGF ट्रेड फेयर है हैंडीक्राफ्ट का। और जिस तरीके कोविड की वजह से हम लोग हैंडीक्राफ्ट इंडस्ट्री ही नहीं, हर किस्म का बिजनेस चाहे डोमेस्टिक है या इंटरनेशनल है, उसके ऊपर जो चैलेंजेस आए हैं, उसके अंदर जो डिफरेंट किस्म की प्रॉब्लम्स आई हैं, जो सेल्स डाउन हुई हैं, जो लॉसेस हुए हैं, उसका एक ही उसको पार पाने का, उसको निपटने का तरीका है कि आदमी और मेहनत करें, नए से नए तरीके ईजाद करें, जिससे कोविड की जो इफेक्ट आया है उसको डाइल्यूट करा जा सके। EPCH ने जिस तरीके से, ये हमारा जहां तक मेरे को मालूम है 4th वर्चुअल ट्रेड फेयर है, और EPCH एक ऐसी बॉडी है जिसने इसको स्टार्ट करा और यहाँ तक हम पहुंचे। लास्ट ट्रेड फेयर में जो भी ऑर्डर्स मिले, जो भी काम हुए, और मेरे को ये लगता है कि इस बार इस वर्चुअल फेयर में हम लोग काफी ज्यादा, क्योंकि मैं जो भी मेरे से बायर्स कनेक्टेड हैं उनसे ये जो मैसेज आ रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से जो तकरीबन जो ऑनलाइन बायर हैं उनकी पहले के मुकाबले 25 से 40% की टर्नओवर बढ़ गई है, सेल्स बढ़ गई हैं। इसका कारण है कि ऑनलाइन बिजनेस ने काफी बिजनेस ले लिया है। बीइंग ए एक्सपोर्टर एंड मैन्युफैक्चरर, हमारे को इस चीज का बहुत फायदा होने जा रहा है। जितने भी लोग हैंडीक्राफ्ट इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े हुए हैं, जितने बायर मेरे साथ कनेक्टेड हैं, उनका फीडबैक है कि इस वर्चुअल फेयर में बहुत अच्छा, क्योंकि इस टाइम बायर्स के पास में स्टोर्स में माल नहीं है। इस टाइम बायर्स के पास को ऑर्डर करने के लिए वो एक वर्ड होता है कि तैयार बैठे हैं, तड़प रहे हैं, हम कहाँ लेकर, कब ये तैयारी हो, कब हम इसे, हाँ उनको आने का थोड़ा लग रहा है कि अभी वो फिजिकली तो नहीं कर सकते, पर जिस तरीके को हमारे इंडस्ट्री ने, EPCH ने सेमिनार करके उनको गाइड करा है अपनी वेबसाइट के लिए, वर्चुअल ट्रेड फेयर के लिए, मेरे को लगता है कि ये वर्चुअल ट्रेड फेयर हमारे लिए, इंडस्ट्री के लिए, एक्सपोर्टर्स के लिए एक मील का पत्थर साबित होगा। जितना भी हम पिछले कुछ समय से इसमें हम ये सोच रहे थे कि कैसे होगा काम, 3 फेयर के बाद में ये वाला ट्रेड फेयर उसका सबका बहुत भारी हमारे को फायदा देने जा रहा है। और हम समझते हैं कि EPCH की, एक्सपोर्टर्स की और हम सबकी मेहनत से हम लोग ये समझ रहे हैं कि इस बार हमारे को अच्छा काम मिलेगा और हम इस काम से जो पिछले जो भी हम नुकसान उठा चुके हैं उसको कवर कर पाएंगे, हम अपनी सेल्स बढ़ा पाएंगे। हमने जो हमारी सेल्स डाउन हुई है इंडस्ट्री की, जो इंडिया की एक्सपोर्ट हैंडीक्राफ्ट की डाउन हुई है, उसको इस फेयर में काफी फायदा होने जा रहा है, उसको हम कवर करने जा रहे हैं। ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है मेरे को, क्योंकि मैं पिछले 40-45 साल से एक्सपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ और इसको मैंने ये बिल्कुल जज करा है बाहर से बात करके, और हम काफी हद तक इस फेयर में अपने जितने भी सेल्स का जो है उसको कवर कर जाएंगे। हमारी पूरी तैयारी है, ईपीसीएच की पूरी तैयारी है। इन शब्दों के साथ मैं आप लोगों का धन्यवाद करता हूँ, ईपीसीएच का, ईडी साहब का, चेयरमैन साहब का, आप सबका धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now we will once again try Mr. Kamal Soni. If we can hear him. Soni साहब, आप बोले एक बार. We still can't hear you.
सर मुझे लगता है सोनी जी को हमारी आवाज नहीं आ पा रही है।
नहीं, हम उनको सुनाई दे रहे हैं, वो हमको सुन पा रहे हैं, लेकिन उनकी आवाज हम तक नहीं आ पा रही है सोनी साहब की, क्योंकि मेरी उनसे फोन पे बात हुई है। मेरे ख्याल से सोनी साहब एक बार आप लॉग आउट करके लॉग इन कर लें तो शायद प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाए। मीनवाइल हम तब तक चलते हैं। वी हैव विद अस श्री रवि पासी, चेयरमैन ईपीसीएच। मैं पासी साहब से निवेदन करूंगा कि वो अपने विचार रखें और उसके बाद हम अपनी वर्चुअल जर्नी पे चलेंगे बिफोर क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन। सर,
गुड आफ्टरनून dear friends from press and media and my colleagues Malhotra ji and Kamal Soni. Basically this is our 50th edition of IHGF Delhi Fair, and virtual fair is 4th in this COVID period. और इसके अंदर मैं आपको सिर्फ मोटी मोटी बातें बता देता हूं। इसमें जो एग्जीबिटर हैं, एग्जीबिटर ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट्स 1400 एग्जीबिटर, 100 कंट्रीज के जो इंपोर्टर्स वो इंक्लूड हैं, जिनको एक एक इंफॉर्मेशन थ्रू एम्बेसीज, थ्रू टेली दी गई है कि ये जो हमारा शो है ये वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर है और इसको किस वे से आपने कनेक्ट करना है और क्या क्या यहाँ प्रोडक्ट्स हैं। कम से कम 2000 हैंडीक्राफ्ट्स प्रोडक्ट्स इस पूरे शो के अंदर एग्जिबिट किए जाएंगे। और मैं आपको एक चीज और भी कहना चाहता हूं ड्यूरिंग दिस पैंडेमिक पीरियड के जो हमारी एक्सपोर्ट्स 2019-2020 के अंदर 25,470 करोड़ थी, वो 20 में कम हो गई एंड दैट वाज आई थिंक -60% थी। मगर अभी जो हमारे पास फिगर लेटेस्ट आई हैं अप्रैल से लेके सितंबर तक ये -35 है और हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि बड़ी जल्दी ही हम लोग एट पार या प्लस में बिल्कुल आएंगे। अभी इसमें 5-6 महीने लगेंगे क्योंकि अभी थोड़ी वर्ल्ड की जो हालात चल रहे हैं, ठीक है डिमांड है, लोगों के पास सामान नहीं है, सामान बेचना चाह रहे हैं, मगर वहां पे भी ये थोड़ी ये प्रॉब्लम तो रियलिटी में चल रही है। मगर ईपीसीएच पैंडेमिक पीरियड के अंदर जो वर्चुअल शो कर रही है, अगर ये कल मार्च के अंदर हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि फिजिकल हो, अगर फिजिकल शो के अंदर भी हम अपना वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म जारी रखेंगे क्योंकि कई कंट्रीज ऐसे होंगे जो इंडिया में ट्रैवल नहीं कर पाएंगे। अगर वो ट्रैवल नहीं कर पाएंगे तो हमने उनके लिए एक ये प्लेटफॉर्म अभी हम सोच रहे हैं कि इसको 4 बार या 5 बार हो सकता है कि हम इसको परमानेंट भी कर दें। Physical and virtual show, both we are going to do together. So with these words, I'm finishing this, and if there are many question and answers, so we can go through accordingly. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, before we move on to the virtual journey and the QA session, we'll once again try Mr. Kamal Soni, if we can hear him.
Mr. Rawat ji, you can listen me now. Now you can hear me?
Yes. अभी आ रही है आवाज, बताएं।
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. To join with us together. Thank you very much. Thanks to our chairman, Mr. Ravi Pasi ji, our Vice
Sir,
Chairman
आपकी
Raj
DD
Kumar ji and Shri our DG Rakesh Kumar ji and Verma ji. Once again, I tell you that during the lockdown, we thought the business would not be very good. But suddenly the demands comes up for the, especially in the home stores. And the home store sales is going up 30 to 40%. Suddenly the all big chain stores, we got it. And city like Moradabad, Saharanpur, Firozabad saw a sudden demand from the buyers and increased their business 30 to 40%. I have been personally touched with more than 20 to 30 buyers who will be taking part in the virtual shows. And they all are very, very positive about the shows because our quality of the shows and everything we are showing product in the virtual show is really good, and they all appreciate. Looking at that above scenario, we are very positive about the people attending the virtual shows and about the business increasing in future. One more thing, mostly the supplier and exporter nowadays they are increasing their capacity because जब हम लोग अप्रैल में जून में थे तो हम लोग बहुत डिसहार्टेड थे कि शायद आगे सेल्स अच्छी नहीं होंगी या ऑर्डर्स ज्यादा नहीं आ पाएंगे, लेकिन तो सडनली द डिमांड्स कम फ्रॉम मंथ ऑफ अगस्त टू टिल October and everybody is now quite busy. And Christmas sales, I just checked with my 10 to 20% buyers going up by 15 to 20%. So once again, we are very positive about this show. We are really satisfied this show. And thank you very much to all of you to joining with us once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, before we move on to the QS section, we have our technical team with us, and I would request my technical team to share the screen and take us through a virtual journey of the platform. Tushar and Manish?
Sure, I'm sharing the screen. Thank you, sir. So this is our website of IHGF-Delhi Fair Virtual Autumn 2020 edition, where we have the visitor sections, the exhibitor section, the product section, and press and media section. We have this virtual show login button over top of the website. The fair days are from 4th November to 9th November, it's written there. And the business hours are from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Indian time. These are the 12 product categories, the major product categories of the fair. We have this visitor area where there's visitor login and visitor registration and visitor guide. Once we click on the visitor area, we have these three buttons from where visitor can log in and from where visitor can register for the fair. Once we click on the registration page, we have these three types of buttons. One for overseas buyers, another for buying agents, and another for domestic volume buyers. This is the form for overseas buyer, where he fills the form and he chooses his own username and password, using which from 4th of November he can enter into the fair by clicking on virtual show login button over there. The same is for buying agent. The same procedure is for domestic volume buyers. If I click on the exhibitors, We have the complete exhibitor listing. Where all the exhibitors who are exhibiting in the fair are listed. We have the search criteria using the products. We have about 1,500 to 2,000 products. We have our 12 major product categories using which an overseas buyer can directly search and visit the booth. We have also provided a button in the exhibitor listing saying visit my booth. For example, if any overseas buyer any buyer wants to visit any booth of any exhibitor, he can directly click on this link and can directly land on the virtual booth of the particular exhibitor on which he clicks. For example, if I'm a buyer and looking for bags in leather, I'll search it. And these are all the buyers, these are all the exhibitors who are dealing in bags in leather. So if I want to visit on any of the exhibitor, I can click on visit my booth and can directly land on the booth. If I click on the first booth, it says that I need to log in first. So any of the buyer who has registered earlier or who has received his username and password, if he was an pre-registered buyer and has visited our earlier 3 virtual fairs, he can enter his username and password and can log in directly where he can, after login, where he can see the virtual lobby link, the virtual auditorium, the trends pavilion, fashion shows, resource center, and all the product categories. For example, the decoratives and gifts are in hall number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If that buyer is just looking for decoratives and gifts, he can directly enter by clicking on any of the halls. If he is a buyer from lamp and lighting, he can visit by clicking on hall number 10. Likewise, we have provided all the major product categories from decorators and gifts, houseware, tableware, bathroom accessories, lamp and lighting, lawn garden ornaments, furniture, home furnishing, carpets and rugs, candles, Christmas and festive decorates, handmade paper, fashion jewelry, and along with, we also have a pavilion for the regional crafts. From there, the buyers can directly click on the hall numbers and can directly reach to and land to the virtual experience platform which we have created. Before that, I will show you just one walkthrough of the fair. That before entering the virtual lobby, what is being seen by the buyer or any other visitor before entering into the virtual fair. I'll just share it again.
Welcome to the 50th IHGF-Delhi Virtual Autumn 2020. From 4th through 9th of November 2020, one shop for all your sourcing needs. IHGF-Delhi Fair will have products ranging from home decor, furnishings, furniture, fashion, and much more. Start your journey by stepping into the lobby where you begin your journey to the fair, and all the important announcements will be made here. From the lobby, you can visit the exhibition halls, auditorium, Trend Pavilion, fashion shows, resource centers. You can visit any exhibitor's virtual booth by clicking on their booth icon. Once inside the virtual booth, you can see the exhibitor's latest range of products. Visit their website to get more information. Explore their virtual showroom, subject to availability. Within the booth, you can also directly talk to the representative through call, WhatsApp, live video call, live chat, email, in your preferred language. Your briefcase is where you can save and download any catalog, video, or information. You can also view trends and forecasts and participate. A good and fruitful experience.
So, after he clicks on the virtual lobby and after he enters directly into the virtual experience platform, from where he can see the exhibition halls, the auditorium, the Trends Pavilion, fashion show, resource center, and the direct. From here, I will ask my colleague Tushar and explore the of the fair and functionality.
Thank you, Manish. Hope his voice is audible to you and others. Kindly please confirm.
It's audible, Tushar.
Thank you. Good afternoon, respected sirs and the press and media team who have joined for this, the official press release of 50th edition of Delhi Fair Autumn 2020, the IHGF-Delhi Fair, starting from 4th to 9th November. Very well explained by my colleague Manish that through our official website, buyer and exhibitor and visitors can navigate to the virtual booth of their respective choice of interest into the handicraft sector. At this time, we are having 1400 number of exhibitors spread out into 25 number of halls with 12 different product categories. So once they have logged into the virtual platform, they have landed to this virtual lobby where they can navigate by using these signages: a resource center, trend pavilion, auditorium, fashion show, and at the bottom there are also a navigations button. They can see the fair directory at the lobby and see that who all are the participants, their contact details. They can download the schedule of the activity of all 6 days, what is happening on day 1, day 2, day 3. Further, they can plan it to schedule and see the interest of the activity in the auditorium, where we have listed out all the activities as per the agenda available for the download by clicking on schedule of activities. They can move on to the resource centers where they can download the latest publications, download the latest trend and forecast, download the press and media coverages, whether they have published in the embassies, covered by the embassies, covered by the domestic and international magazines, and also the ready press release in the domestic and international market with the product photo galleries are available for download in our resource center. Apart from that, we have listed down the audio and visuals with respect to our product categories and the artisans, their craft demonstration in the audio and video impressions. In the fashion shows, we have scheduled total 10 number of fashion shows from day 1 to day 6, 4th November to 9th November. So as per the agenda, they can have the glimpse of fashion shows on daily basis, 1 or 2 time in a day. Apart from that, we are having 5 halls with respect to decorative and gift, including corporate gifts in platform number 1. Further, they want to see more exhibitors with respect to houseware, bath and lawn. Those they can click on the lobby on the respective navigation button. Further, our platform will navigate to the concerned platform, and the buyer can see there the products and the brochures. So here now I am on hall number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here they can simply move on to the exhibition hall by search. They can search by their name. They can search by their main product category. They can search by their sub products. Similarly, from this lobby, they can move on to the home furnishing and carpet, fashion jewelry, and the decorative and gifts. So the buyer having the opportunity, or the exhibitor having the opportunity to initiate the networking, who all are available, the number of participants in their now attending form. They can see their profiles. They can chat with them in the 39 international languages available on the platform, with including Hindi, with the auto translation facility. So I'm requesting my Manish, my friend Manish, if you are available, can send me a chat invite so that we can show you how the auto translation in 39 languages can be done on the platform on real-time basis.
Sure,
Manish,
I'm in the lobby.
there?
Sure, I'm in the lobby.
Okay. By which name I can search you?
The Florencia Ori.
Okay. So
I got you.
So I just simply send hello, and if I'm the buyer, I just zoom it my screen so that you can see. I understand only Czech Republic. I set my language as Czech Republic. So Manish, if you can just send me something new, so can I have? So the system will automatically convert. So if our exhibitor doesn't know the English and their native language, they can further choose a Hindi as a native language. The platform will automatically convert. So the Florencia asks, क्या मुझे उत्पाद की सूची मिल सकती है? मैं simply type yes, I can share. Please share your email ID. So like a way, so the a platform supports 39 international languages with the auto translation facility. The language translation and the communication is no bar with our platform. Apart from that, we are having the email functionality within the platform, and this time we have introduced one new functionality where buyer can directly connect with the exhibitor on one click, and also schedule the appointment if he's not available. You can see these two live buttons live. Once I click on live, the platform will directly create the intermittent communication in between the buyer and the exhibitor, and they can further communicate with the buyer, and exhibitor can show their products and portfolios accordingly. Similarly, the buyer can directly book an appointment with the exhibitor by clicking on this calendar button. He has to just book, enter some credentials, select the date, and he can book. So this time we have introduced two more communication channels for our buyers so that the maximum business transactions and maximum communication can be done. As my colleague mentioned, that the buyer already having the functionality to add the products in their briefcase by the buyer. So it's so simple. If I know that I am the interest in the home decor and belt, so I have to just click on this blue briefcase button and it will be landed into my briefcase. So all such functionalities, real-time communication channels are readily available on the platform. Platform is 24/7 live. So buyer from anywhere, they can log in into the platform, exchange the informations, communicate with the exhibitors at any time, anywhere. Thank you. Rawat sir, you may please proceed.
This time we also have a facility of live chat on our website. From where any buyer or any buying agent or domestic volume buyer can chat directly from our website and ask their questions.
Thank you, Tushar. Thank you, Manish. You can unshare your screen and we can move forward.
Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you once again. Now, since you have been given a virtual tour of our platform, and I would request all the press people who are with us that if they want, now we move on to the question answer session, and if they have any question, they can unmute themselves and they can also switch on their videos so that probably we can see them and they can raise their hand, and then one by one we'll take questions from everyone. या एक बार वीडियो अपना ऑन कर लें और कोई भी पत्रकार क्वेश्चन पूछने से पहले अपना आइडेंटिफिकेशन अपने बारे में बता दें, आप कौन से न्यूज़पेपर्स हैं, अपना इंट्रोडक्शन दे दें और उसके बाद प्रश्न पूछें। मनोज जी, आप पूछना चाहेंगे सबसे पहले?
जी
हाँ, आपका स्वागत है साहब, पता है।
मैं भास्कर जोधपुर से हूँ, राजस्थान से। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि हम मीडिया वाले जो अगर विजिट करना चाहते हैं तो पिछली बार तो ऑप्शंस दिए थे, तो इस बार हम इसको फेयर को कैसे विजिट कर सकते हैं, ये जरा बताने का कष्ट करेंगे आप।
सर we have already sent, हमने आपको रजिस्टर कर हम एक ऑटोमेटिक सिस्टम जनरेटेड ईमेल आपका रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल आईडी पर आ जाएगा, जिसके अंदर आपको आपका यूजर नेम और पासवर्ड मिल जाएगा। यूजिंग इट आप 4 तारीख को उसको यूज कर फेयर में एंटर कर सकते हैं थ्रू अवर वेबसाइट। थैंक यू
जी। मैं ये भी जानना चाहता हूँ कि राजस्थान से इस बार कितने बायर मतलब विजिटर ये एग्जिबिटर्स है आपके पास में, और मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जोधपुर और जयपुर की दोनों की अगर संख्या बता दें हमको तो।
इस बार राजस्थान से लगभग 365 के आसपास एग्जिबिटर्स हैं इस वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म में, और उसमें से जोधपुर से लगभग 211 है और जयपुर से 134 एग्जिबिटर हैं इस बार इस प्रदर्शनी में भाग ले रहे हैं। जो मनोज जी, आप म्यूट है।
134 फ्रॉम जयपुर।
हाँ जी।
और जोधपुर से
211
जी। थैंक यू।
अरशद सैफी साहब, आप पूछना चाहेंगे अपना क्वेश्चन?
नो सर, वैसे तो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है। मैंने सारी जो है वर्चुअली जो आपने समझाया मैं समझ गया हूँ। बाकी कोई भी टेक्निकल मसला होगा मैं फोन पे पूछ लूंगा सर से।
हाँ, आप अपना परिचय दे दें, आप किस न्यूज़पेपर से हैं पूरा?
सर मैं न्यूज़पेपर से नहीं हूँ सर, मैं एग्जीबिटर हूँ, रोनन अरशद हैंडीक्राफ्ट से।
अच्छा, संजय चतुर्वेदी जी।
मैं फरीदाबाद से हूँ, एक्सप्रेस न्यूज़पेपर से हूँ मैं। तो मुझे ये पूछना था, इसकी कोई लिस्ट आप शेयर कर सकते हैं कि टोटल एग्जिबिटर्स की, कि अगर कुछ इंटरनेशनल भी होंगे कुछ नेशनल भी होंगे तो किस स्टेट से या किस कंट्री से कितने कितने हैं, अगर मेल पे शेयर हो जाए?
वो आपसे शेयर कर लेंगे।
ठीक, थैंक यू।
प्रसाद माली जी, आप अपना प्रश्न पूछें। आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है प्रसाद जी, वी कांट हियर यू। हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
प्रसाद जी, आपके क्वेश्चन का जवाब मैंने चैट पे भी दे दिया था, खैर मैं फिर भी दोहरा देता हूँ। अब की बार हमने इस वर्चुअल फेयर के अंदर अपने एग्जीबिटर्स को लाइव वीडियो कॉल और बुक अपॉइंटमेंट का एक फीचर दिया है, जिसके थ्रू वो बायर के साथ और बायर उनके साथ डायरेक्टली एक क्लिक पे कनेक्ट होके डायरेक्ट वीडियो कॉल पे बात कर सकता है। एग्जीबिटर अपने प्रोडक्ट लाइव और अपने शोरूम को वर्चुअली दिखा सकता है। और अपनी हमारी जो ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट है उस पे 24/7 हमारी बायर्स के लिए सपोर्ट अवेलेबल है, parallelly for the exhibitors. So these are the two new features we have introduced this time. हाँ, इसके अलावा अगर हमारा एग्जीबिटर ऑफलाइन है तो बायर उनके साथ उनके बूथ पे जाकर अपॉइंटमेंट शेड्यूल कर सकता है एंड फर्दर एग्जीबिटर उनके साथ कम्युनिकेशन कर सकता है। तो ये 3 फीचर्स हमने आपके ऊपर इंट्रोड्यूस करे हैं। जी सर।
थैंक यू प्रसाद जी। चक्रेश जैन साहब, हेलो, आप सुन पा रहे हैं मैं?
सर उनकी स्क्रीन फ्रीज है, प्लीज।
अच्छा, अमिति सेन इज देयर। अमिति, कैन यू हियर अस?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you want to ask your question? Go ahead.
Yes, please. Yeah, Abhi, I think Mr. Soni just said that in the August to October period there has been a spurt in demand. So, so apart from Christmas, like what would you attribute this increase in demand to? And also, is it sustainable? Do you think that going beyond October, the increase in demand would be maintained? And also, if you could share the figures, I mean, to what extent was exports hit? And right now, at present, what are the export figures, and if you have made an estimate for the whole year, that would be very helpful if you could share it with us.
See, as far as buyer sentiments is concerned, I would request Shri Rajkumar Malhotra, Vice Chairman EPCH. Sir.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you. It's a very important question asked by the Amiti Sen. I just told you that from the last 4 to 5 months, all the stores which were selling online, their sales has been increased a lot because everybody is buying, most of them is buying online. And I have in contact with more than about 10 to 12 buyers, and everybody has exhausted all his product from the stores. They don't have any product now for this season, and they are looking for new product as well as to store their product. They want to order, and we are quite optimistic in this regard that we will going to have very good orders in this virtual trade fair. And due to that everybody is buying online, still there is a lot of requirement from the buyer, as well as we have discussed with the buyers. Thank you.
Rawatji, I would like to add here. Rawatji?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Amiti ji, in fact, you asked for the data. April, September, our exports was at decline. And the decline was about to the tune of around minus 39%. So that was a big decline. But September alone, that means what Mr. Soni said. So that is the fact of the matter, that whatever production has taken place this period. So September alone, we have a growth of 7.36%. That means we have not only surpassed our decline trend, but we have now turned the decline trend, and now we are on the growth phase. At the same time, there are certain issues. These are the small issues. And these issues are basically, whereas we had very large number of export orders with us, production was also on. One issue that we faced, major issue, that is about the non-availability of the containers. So empty containers are not available at the moment, and the export at large is facing acute shortage of these containers. We have highlighted already, our chairman, Mr. Ravi Pasi, has highlighted this issue with the Commerce Minister, Mr. Piyush Goyal, and he assured that this will be resolved. The problem that has come, the reason that has been told to us is because of the de-stuffing of the import cargo at the ports. So already cargo that has been imported from overseas has not been cleared by the custom, and for some reason this has not been de-stuffed, and then over 4,000 containers are just kept there. So there are some kind of a charges also being levied by the shipping company, and we have also demanded from the government for basically a kind of a that should take care of the shipping, forwarding, logistic issues and the charges for that. There are regulatory authority for all other areas, but in this area there is a big lack, and in fact that is needed. So this is the one point. The data Mr. Rawat will share with you. He will forward you the exact data by this afternoon.
Thank you so much. Just one small additional question. So this increase in demand that has now started getting generated mainly from online sellers, as you said. So, do you think that this will go beyond December? And yeah, so do you think that like this trend would continue, and for the whole year the figure would be positive?
Amiti ji, the reason first of all for the demand, I will let you know. The reason which Kamal Soni ji also mentioned you is that the buyer's stores, the warehouse, both are empty right now, because they had not come out to buy the goods from their sourcing countries, and in particular there are sentiments against China. With that sentiments, buying from China has not taken place much. So India has golden opportunity right now. I think we have certain issues, and this issue we will be able to definitely take up with the government on the issue of the raw material. Suddenly raw material prices started surging up, but this demand will continue. The Christmas is also going to be very good as far as the sales are concerned. The online sales, the physical sales, both are taking place. At the same time, there are issues, particularly about the wave 2 in some country in the Europe. But overall, the stores doesn't have goods. Thanksgiving, we have big expectation. Halloween went out very well just a few days back. Thanksgiving, which is going to take place from 15th of November, there are good news. And the Christmas and New Year also, there are good news. But we have a bigger strategy for that. Now, what will happen the post-Christmas and the post-New Year? Again, there will be a quick demand for the goods. And that is the reason we are the first one in the road to declare our physical show. India has now opened on 15th October, SOPs have also been issued by the Ministry of Commerce for holding the physical show. We have declared our next physical show that will take place from 13th of March. And we are the first one because only B2B show have been allowed, not the B2C show. So, or C2C show. So basically, this is the one way we are taking opportunity. When I say opportunity, the reason is mostly the European show of our product, like Ambiente and all other shows that used to take place in the month of February, and then we used to hold the show later on. But this time, it is going to be other way around. The shows in the Europe have been shifted further for 3 months. That means the inventory in Europe will take place in the month of May. So the hem textile, which they used to organize in January, is going to take place in the month of April. And similarly, the Birmingham show and many other international shows in the buyer country. We have two-way opportunity. The first opportunity that we will be able to sell to our buyer. The second opportunity to the buyer that he will have the goods ready in warehouse and then he can show our product at their shows in April and May, and then he can sell directly to their customers then and there itself. That way again, we have a first mover approach while opening the physical show. And I'm quite sure with this strategy, I think we'll be able to have a kind of a recovery for this year over there. And definitely the Q3 and Q4, we have some hopes. But certainly the next year, 21-22, is going to surpass all deficits.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Mithiji.
Thank you, sir. I would just add one piece of data here. Now, as far as first quarter was concerned, we declined by around 66%. In the second quarter, that is July-September, the decline was only -5%. And as Mr. Kumar told, going by the September trends, probably will be able to be at par with what we were in 2019-20. Now we have with us Tarun Parashar साहब हमारे साथ हैं. Parashar साहब, आप अपना क्वेश्चन पूछें. अपना वीडियो ऑन करें. राजीव शर्मा जी भी हमारे साथ हैं. राजीव शर्मा, तरुण पराशर.
राजीव जी, तरुण जी, आप लोग हमें मुरादाबाद में बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं और लास्ट टाइम आपने वर्चुअल शो को आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह लोगों को प्रोत्साहित किया, जिसके चलते इस बार फिर से मुरादाबाद नंबर 1, उत्तर प्रदेश नंबर 1 है और सबसे ज्यादा एग्जीबिटर हमारे वहीं से हैं. तो आप प्लीज अपनी बात रखें अगर आप पूछना चाहें कुछ तो, ताकि आप ये बात सब हमारे लोगों तक मुरादाबाद में पहुंचा सके.
चक्रेश जैन साहब भी हमारे साथ हैं. जैन साहब, आप जब तक राजीव जी और तरुण जी जुड़ते हैं, आपका कोई प्रश्न हो? चक्रेश जैन साहब. Mr. Satyajit, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Yeah, you want to ask any question?
Yeah. Can we have a data of people participating from Northeast and from Kashmir side?
That will share. Okay,
thank you.
You have to identify yourself first.
My name is Satyajit. I am from United News of India. I'm from Nepal.
Okay. We'll share that data. Okay. Any other question?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, चक्रेश जैन साहब, आप कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हैं? Mr. Rohit Periard, Miss Kimi Conley, Mr. Ankit Tiwari.
जी नमस्कार, अंकित तिवारी, जी न्यूज जयपुर. मेरा सवाल ये क्योंकि राजस्थान हैंडीक्राफ्ट के लिहाज से बेहद अहम रहता है, न केवल निर्यात के लिहाज से, साथ ही घरेलू आपूर्ति के लिहाज से. लेकिन परिस्थितियां बदली हैं. अब चूंकि शो वर्चुअल कर रहे हो, लेकिन जमीन पर उत्पादन की क्या चुनौतियां आप मानते हैं कि अभी भी है हैंडीक्राफ्ट के लिहाज से, जो कोविड के चलते प्रभावित हुई और आने वाले दिनों में इससे आपको गुजरना और पड़ेगा?
थैंक यू अंकित जी. मैं चाहूंगा हमारे पैनल में से कौन इस प्रश्न को लेना चाहेगा?
मल्होत्रा जी बात कर लें.
सर, मल्होत्रा साहब.
मल्होत्रा सर से रिक्वेस्ट कीजिए.
हाँ जी,
बताएं.
तिवारी जी, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है, राजस्थान हैंडीक्राफ्ट और हाथ के बने हुए उत्पादों में बहुत उच्च स्थान रखता है. फर्नीचर और स्टोन के आइटम, हर किस्म के आइटम जो है राजस्थान से बनती है और पूरे संसार में उस चीज की भरपूर मांग है. आपका जो प्रश्न है कि कोविड के कारण कई इश्यूज, कई चैलेंजेस आए प्रोडक्शन में, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में, लेबर की भी प्रॉब्लम थी, रॉ मटेरियल की प्रॉब्लम थी. वो मैं समझता हूँ कि पिछले 4-5 महीने जो रही या 3 महीने रही, उसके बाद में उन चीजों से हम बाहर आ चुके हुए हैं. राजस्थान नहीं, पूरा इवन यूपी, दिल्ली, हरियाणा, जहाँ जहाँ भी हैंडीक्राफ्ट बनता है उन चीजों से हम बाहर आ चुके हैं। लेबर की प्रॉब्लम काफी हद तक सुधर गई है, रॉ मटेरियल की प्रॉब्लम है, पर जो राजस्थान के अंदर जो काम होता है, मैं जहाँ तक मेरी समझ में है कि वहाँ इस चीज की भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। रॉ मटेरियल की काफी हद तक रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबल है और हर एक्सपोर्टर इसमें इस समय आगे के जो काम है इस वर्चुअल ट्रेड फेयर के लिए वो सैंपलिंग कर चुका हुआ है। काम आगे बढ़ने की पूरी संभावना है। सिर्फ अगर कोई भी हमारे को इस टाइम किसी किस्म का विचार है तो हम सिर्फ यही समझ सकते हैं, एक तो कंटेनर की प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी जो शिपिंग से कनेक्टेड है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग से कनेक्टेड नहीं है। और इसके अलावा मैं नहीं समझता राजस्थान के जो भी एक्सपोर्टर्स हैं जिनसे मेरी बात हो रही है वो इस टाइम काफी कंफर्टेबल हैं, ठीक हैं और इस बात से उम्मीद रख रहे हैं कि इस वर्चुअल फेयर में उनको अच्छा काम मिलेगा। और मैं यही कह सकता हूं कि अगर आपको लगता है कहीं कोई ऐसी समस्या है तो आप हमारे सामने लाएं, ईपीसीएच के सामने लाएं, या किसी किस्म की भी है उसका भी हल निकालेंगे, उसका सोल्यूशन करेंगे।
बिल्कुल, आपको भी जी परिवार की तरफ से भी शुभकामनाएं। इवेंट बहुत अच्छा हो और कह सकते हैं कि जो शुभ संकेत हैं त्योहारी सीजन में मिल रहे हैं, क्योंकि अक्टूबर का जीएसटी संग्रहण भले ही ऑनलाइन से आगे रहा हो तो ये जो कारोबारी संभावनाएं हैं वो वर्चुअल माध्यम से मिले। हम सबकी ओर से शुभकामनाएं आपको।
थैंक यू जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू अंकित जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर दोज लवली वर्ड्स। राजीव जी, आप कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे? मुरादाबाद से हैं हमारे साथ। Kimi Conley is also there from Northeast, I suppose, if she wants to ask some question. Mr. Rohit Periyad, anyone, if anybody has any question to ask. प्रसाद माली जी, आप कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे? I think, sir, if there are no more questions, probably, then I'll seek the permission of the chair to conclude this press conference. Is there anyone who wants to say something or add something to what is being said, share his thoughts?
रावत जी, क्वेश्चन चैट पर।
हेलो, हाँ चतुर्वेदी साहब, आपका वीडियो फ्रीज हो गया। हेलो, हाँ माली साहब, मैं वही देख रहा हूँ। संजय चतुर्वेदी जी जानना चाह रहे हैं, the 4,000 containers stuck up are include material from specific countries or is a general problem?
It's a general problem, Rajesh ji. It's a general problem.
Thank you, सोनी साहब, thank you very much. मेरे ख्याल से अब अगर किसी के पास कोई प्रश्न नहीं है तो we can conclude this press conference. सर, चेयरमैन साहब।
हाँ जी, थैंक यू सो मच। और प्रेस एंड मीडिया से यही रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप इसको अच्छी तरह से पब्लिसाइज करें और अपना मैं आशीर्वाद भी देता हूं और परमात्मा से दुआ करता हूं कि आने वाले टाइम के अंदर और इस शो के अंदर सारे निर्यातकों को अच्छा काम मिले। यही मेरी शुभकामनाएं हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you very much.
Now we'd like to